The rain has gone away and it's a beautiful day. We collected 2 tanks of water, tank 1 and tank 3. Worked very well. Michael's bailing the dinghy out, the remaining rainwater, and he's going to raise the motor up so we don't have to drag the motor through the water. Yeah, it's a bit dirty, but you could. And actually, now that I think about it, we should probably take the dinghy out today because we're going farther. This is our anchorage that we're not really getting to enjoy very much. At least it's a nice day. And here's our neighbors who we've made nervous with our close proximity. Oh, engine on for that guy. The sun is just coming over these cliffs here. Time to make breakfast, coffee, raise the dinghy, hoist the sails, and off we go back to the main island of Hiva-Oa, to the north to look for some new anchorages in the north in the last couple days before Luca departs. Trying to make the most of it. But yeah, we've just pulled anchor here in what is now a beautiful bay once again. It wasn't too beautiful yesterday with the rain, but isn't that nice? But it was a little bit tight with the anchoring, and the depth was really drastic drop off in depth, so it's really hard to anchor in. So it's a little bit difficult navigating out of there, but we did it with pretty expert skill, I would say. So we're in search of greener pastures and to keep moving on our final tour de Luca. Luca's got 3 more nights with us, so we're gonna make them count.
So I heard here it's beautiful. We can check the place.
So we were gonna do 2 reefs in the main, and my crew suggested a 3rd reef, and it was a very good suggestion because we're getting tons of wind here. We're getting 27 knots of apparent, and we've been gusting up to 34, making 6.5 knots over ground here with a triple reefed main and a triple reefed jib. Big wind funnel coming between the islands here. We're lucky we have virtually no swell, but even so we're getting some spray. Beautiful day for a sail. Almost not a cloud in the sky. 30 knots apparent, 8 knots over ground, triple reefed sails. We flying. Beauty. What you doing, Luca?
Laundry.
Fun. So we were just on a collision course with this neighboring boat here, and I called them on the radio, and they made a course correction as we had right of way. It looks like they're furling up their sail and motor sailing, and they're very nice and wished us a good sail. Sailing vessel Pablo, struggling with no wind as we are. This is Hiva-Oa, the dry side of Hiva-Oa, and we're about 6 nautical miles away from our destination right now. Might have to start motoring in a minute. So we're having a really terrible time right now going straight upwind. We can't sail because we're going straight upwind, and going upwind and up current. So we're running the engine pretty hard and just pounding into the waves here. Lots of whitecaps, you can see lots of wind. We're on the kind of downwind side of the island, so the swell and the wind is just curling around and just trying to get around the island. So no matter which way we turn as we come around the island, we're always going into the wind and into the current. Alright, my trusty crew is dropping anchor now. We're putting 100 feet down. Depth is about 25 to 30 feet. This anchorage looks, I mean, today it looks really crappy, to be honest, but we've come all this way, so I think we're gonna stop here for the day. And there's our neighbor. Another catamaran came in at the same time, and it's windy and dry. and dramatic and murky water that we're not gonna swim in. Well, at least there's beer. So amazingly, one of those rare moments in boating history, I think I fixed the leak, and it was just loose. So all I had to do was tighten the fitting on the right. I thought maybe the fitting had cracked or something else happened, but it's no longer dripping, and that's, I hope, the end of the ongoing water leak. Who knows how long it's been going on? I think it's been going on for a long time, but it got worse recently, so I feared the worst. I kind of thought that this old blue and black pipe here, which is the original piping to the boat, had gotten so brittle that it was starting to rupture in random locations. And there's a bunch more of that piping up top here, and it seems that's not the case. So water pressure is on, and this fitting is not leaking. Sorry for the sideways camera, but I don't see any more drips. I feel it again, just to be sure. No, I don't think there's any drips there. Amazing. Fingers crossed that it stays that way. Time for a beer. So you guys had a bit of a scary swim.
Yeah.
In the potentially
the visibility sucked.
Sharky water.
I was swimming right next to Luca and I couldn't even see him in the water. Like I was right next to him and I couldn't see anything.
After the rain, muddy water, sunset, all bad, you know. But we speak a while with the guy. Was interesting.
Well, Luca did.
Yeah. He told us, yes, they used to fish, so to catch a lobster, they go by night to catch it. Tomorrow and after tomorrow, they will go to make copra, and copra. They cut a lot of coconuts. They open it. They take the meat inside. They dry it, and after they sell it to make monoi or cosmetic.
Yeah, nice.
So copra is this year. Is the dry coconuts. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so they need to make 1 ton before Aranui, before Friday.
Wow, it's a lot of coconuts.
But you guys should check it out over there. It's really beautiful. And also there's this bank that has like black mud, and you can like cover your body in the black mud and do like a mud bath.
Do a little,
yeah, we got like all muddied up. It was really fun.
Nice.
Nice, yeah. We met this nice man. And he told us that there are sharks in the water, so you need to be careful.
Yeah, no, I heard you guys
After
talking.
The rain,
yeah.
And because it's muddy, here you can imagine we felt very confident before coming back.
Yeah.
No, we just like loitered on the beach. We kept finding things to talk about.
I was looking at you on the beach. I was like, they're standing there, and I was like, they're still standing there. Like.
Yeah, no, we didn't want to go in. We were freaked out.
Cheers, brew.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Salud.
And that's because I've got water in my dinghy that I need to empty out inside the tubes. So Celia wanted to do some rowing, and
I did.
now she's getting her chance. Good job, team. And it's way easier on the way back, luckily. Somehow my dinghy got water in the tubes, so we're trying to drain it out now. Easy money.
Look at all that water.
Yeah, buddy, it's a lot. I could tell from the way the dinghy was moving on the archway that it was pretty heavy.
Are you still coming?
Yeah. One of that rock there. Should be a good spot. All aboard. Rocky rock up close. Pretty big. All right, time to get into it.
majestic goats. I never thought a goat could be so majestic and beautiful. Bearded.
It's trippy. There's not our next destination, but one of the small islands on the way, and our next destination will be out there. Oh, this is incredible. Truly breathtaking views. Such a mix of scenery. There's deserty patches, deserty dry barren patches, and lush green up in the mountains further up. Oh, tons of goats running down the mountainside. And there's the bay that we've come to see. It does look pretty awesome. Looking forward to getting closer, and maybe if we really like it, we'll decide to move the boat there in a day or two. But I think we're gonna be leaving Hiva pretty soon. There's many more islands and places to see in French Polynesia. And with only a 3-month visa, it's kind of important to keep moving. It looks like we're gonna go up to the next island north of Hiva. I can't remember what it's called. And then Fatu Hiva. And then Uahuka. Then we're gonna leave the Marquesas and we're gonna go down to the Tuamotus on our way to Tahiti. Wow, look at this. Ton of goats. See the swell coming in, turning the corner. The cross swell of some swell coming like that. Another swell going like this. Exhibit A. Exhibit B.
Very flat in there, isn't it?
Captain Obvious.
But our current anchorage has really nice views and pamplemousse trees. There's cool areas to hang out, even if there's not a beach. I like our anchorage.
On the other side.
More wounds.
Oh yeah.
Seal's been battling with the plants.
I love the plants, but the plants don't love me.
I see a lot of beach
Yeah.
and beach.
Why were you looking at me when you said that, Luca? Goat patrol. Goat get 'em. Luca's time was quickly drawing to a close, and so we were trying to make the most, as crew departures always sneak up on you and hit hard. I look like I'm wearing a toga. I'm not. The price of excellence
Somebody else has come through.
is eternal vigilance.
Thank you so much for watching. Tune in next week as we continue to explore the Marquesas in French Polynesia. If you like what you see, consider hitting that like, subscribe, and notification button so I can keep you posted with the latest content. And we'll see you next time.